City Thunder.
Well, there may be a lot of games ahead, but game one of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Pass to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Plumlee, a screen on Dort. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Plumlee down low. He's covered by Holmgren. George against Dort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a 31-point game. They set a pick. Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Clippers grab the miss. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Leonard outside. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Outside Harden. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Dort, a screen on Plumlee. Holmgren goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
You know, Doris, when you think of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the days of Durant, Westbrook, and Harden certainly come to mind.
Boy, what a special time that was for this organization. There's no question those guys went on to win MVP awards. Now this front office wants to establish a fresh identity with a new young core. So much to look forward to.
Giddey against Harden. To the paint. Blocked!
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Shot is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Leonard outside. Plumlee shakes him. Rejected by Holmgren.
How about the 7-foot wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Send it back, young sir.
Stolen by Harden. it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George passes to Harden. George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. And the shot goes.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. George defending. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Powell outside. Pass to Harden. The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Leonard against Williams. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Boy, how pure a shooter is Paul George. That form is simply on point.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. There's the block. 3-pointer, Harden. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Giddey. No points yet.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
The 3, George. They set the pick. Harden from outside. Dort against George. Shot clock at 6. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Harden with the block.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Oh, Weiss on the pipes on that one.
Here's Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
To the wing on the left. Holmgren inside. Zubac's there. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so here are the Clippers. The Thunder making their last shot. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Beyond the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Foul, Thunder. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Zubac with a screen on Williams.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 13 points in the game. Outside for Dort. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Clippers. 50 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer, Harden knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Dort outside. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Powell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden misses. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Giddey off the drive. That one drops for him. Giddey's got 5 now.
Yeah, just tremendous movement by Josh Giddey. This guy's ability to shake the defense with his handle is impressive.
Leonard for 3. They get it back. Here's Zubac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That one on Giddey. And he drops it first.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Clippers call time here. Got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those wins. Oh, you...
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their offense reminds us of
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Amir Coffey, and it's Tice in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Mann. He takes it in. Pass to Coffey. That three's off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Outside, Williams. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Stolen. Tucker inside. Count it. Good.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Here's Wallace. The kick out to Wiggins. Williams with the screen. Wiggins drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Williams passes to Joe. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the basket by Tice.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Wallace. Rejected by Westbrook.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the teardrop, and it's laid in by Tice. Tice has got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Pass to Joe. Outside, Williams. Here's Joe. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Clippers trail. Westbrook taking his time here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Williams. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. And the Clippers miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wiggins, and he converts the layup. Wiggins got 6 points in the quarter. Los Angeles is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Coffey, and that one's good.
Daniel Tice is unselfish by nature, puts the pass on time and on target.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Wallace. 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For 3, Westbrook. The shot no good. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Timeout, timeout.
Thank you, Clippers. Let's make some noise. All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Powell. Oklahoma City has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Leonard. Westbrook outside. Out to Leonard. With 1 on the clock. Into the lane. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looked.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Thunder up by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on George, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. Westbrook drives. The lead now cut to single digits.
Absolutely nothing you can do with that. Westbrook takes the challenge and will take on all comers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's George. Leonard with a screen on Dort. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's a little bit of strength to Paul George. Just shrugs off the contact.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Now here's Harden. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. Harden scanning the floor. George, a deep 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Tice sets a screen. Leonard for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Giddey against Harden. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Holmgren. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Leonard can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Deflected!
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Thunder.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And Leonard drops them both.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. Paul George pulls it in.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
To all the fans that
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Into 2K Sports for this NBA. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
And it's Highland in the corner. George against Oubre. Clock at 4. Here's Plumlee. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Harden the pass to George. Harden with a screen on Oubre. Here's the floater. Harden can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Oubre. There's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This is it to Leonard. The pass to Harden. To end the cold streak. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Mann subbed in for Highland. Here's Embiid. Pass to Melton. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Zubac with the screen for George. Beyond the arc. And the dunk by Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Harden kicks to George. .151 left to play in the first. The putback. Pass to Leonard. It's another look. Count it.
And Kawhi adding a floater to his game is a nightmarish scenario for any defender.
The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Maxey dishes it to Embiid. That 3 off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard with the screen on Maxey. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Oubre outside. Embiid with the screen on George. And Embiid throws it down.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Leonard with the screen on Maxey. It's Harden with the drive. Bucket is good. Harden's got 5.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Outside, George gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey into the lane. Embiid kicks to Maxey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 6. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
George against Maxey. He takes it in and slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get after it.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Leonard passes it to Tice. Tice sets a screen for George. Back to Tice. Outside, George. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Harris looking it over. And the pass to Embiid. And that's an intentional foul. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Harden against Maxey. Pass to Tice. A 3 from Leonard. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Tice sets a screen for Harden. Out left to the wing. Outside, George. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The 76ers leading by 13.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Leonard, trying to end the drought. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got 7 points.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Up top, Leonard, and it's Tice in the corner. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
George with the screen on Harris. Leonard finds George. No good on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Out to Harris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's deflected. From deep, George. Three-pointer. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute.
Man, it's fun watching Embiid do his thing out there. What do you think, Shaq? Because you know what? Don't even worry about it. Looking totally dominant right now.
And now let's take a moment to... Thanks for spending half...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Ivica Zubac. Bones Highland is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Beverly against Highland. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 76ers #1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Powell against Covington. Passes to Bamba. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Powell. And he lays it straight in. Powell's got his first basket.
Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Westbrook dishes to Tucker. Tucker is screen. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target with his 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Kenyon Martin Jr. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Here's Powell. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Here's Bamba. It's good. Bamba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now the pass to Tucker. To the middle. It's tipped. Covington wide open. He fires. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Stepping in just a little bit closer, but keeping the D honest as Covington knocks down a mid-range.
Highland passes to Zubac. And they'll get another chance. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Clippers. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Number 10, Daniel Tice.
Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bamba setting the pick for Covington. Back to Bamba. Poke loose. Inside, here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Morris kicks to Bamba. Over in the corner, Beverly. On the wing, Morris. Covington against Powell. Outside, Martin. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out. Tice, no one around him. And the Clippers miss again. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morris passes to Bamba. Out to Morris. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clippers trail by 16. Westbrook finds Highland. Here's Tice. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Morris outside. Stolen by Tucker. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Third team foul.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Daniel Tice. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. George is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Plumlee with a screen on Oubre. They grab their own miss. Takes it out to Leonard. A 3-pointer off the mark. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia, riding a 15-point lead at the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And there's Oubre putting it right back in. And the 76ers lead by 17. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Maxey. The Clippers again turning it over. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
From deep, Harden. Leonard sets a screen for George. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Can't connect from short range.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And good that time.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
Embiid in the corner. He dishes it to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Back to Embiid. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And George, here we go. Tice passes to Mann. Back to Tice. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Embiid with the screen on George. Here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's deflected. Harden surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Pass to Tice. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mann. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 13. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize,
and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
One shot.
Previous play is under
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
The shot's good from Tice.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stop.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Here's Embiid. Count it good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 8. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth.
How about that? Let's hear it for your Clippers breakers.
Here's George. So Philadelphia wins it. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
basketball here on 2K Sports. Opening day of the regular. Season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Melton against Giddey. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Giddey. Dort with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Back to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And we're about a minute into the first. And it's Giddey off the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Dort, the pass to Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Here's Harris. Up and in on the layup.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Here's Dort. And Embiid with the block. Harris with it. Guarded now by Williams. Harris passes to Embiid. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Holmgren against Embiid. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Always ahead of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
That one goes in.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Harris outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Embiid going inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. And it's Holmgren missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Embiid. Nice move. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Three-pointer Embiid buries it from 3. Embiid's got 10 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Stolen by Melton. He's got a clear path. Giddey against Maxey. No good from outside. The Thunder have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Melton. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Melton passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Melton against Giddey. And there's the lob. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Four on the clock. Embiid from outside. He can't hit that time. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
It'll count. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Yes, it's good. Harris has got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Holmgren with the block. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
For 3, Maxey. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria. The Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote,
and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Maxey against Dort. Pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Embiid finds Harris. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Oubre passes to Harris. 1 on the clock. And the layup is good. Harris has got 8. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Embiid can't hit.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The floater, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Maxey attacking. Pass to Embiid. Melton outside. And here is Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Back to Embiid. Pass to Oubre. To the middle. The 3-ball. The Thunder with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass. And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're gonna draw fouls.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Maxey finds Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Holmgren. To the inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Harris is doubled. Pass to Embiid. There goes Embiid. Out to Harris. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Harris, a screen on Dort. Maxey passes to Harris. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harris has got 10.
And what I like about Harris is he knows that clock is ticking, but all that makes him do is focus a little bit more because that's the shot he wants.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He's all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Giddey into the lane. Missed inside.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Harris, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, man, he's pretty effective.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Philadelphia 76. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
You know, right now for the Thunder, next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Thunder. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Robert Covington, Patrick Beverly out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Marcus Morris, and it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. Got it. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Screen by Bamba. Beverly outside. Martin outside.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls.
At the line for the 76ers, Kenyon Martin Jr.
And so he makes both from the line. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Pass to Joe. Williams a screen on Martin. Outside, Williams. Here's Joe. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the 76ers lead by 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Joe. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Tipped away. Back to Wiggins. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bamba.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, I love seeing Covington make fast decisions, wasting no time firing off the catch.
Outside, Williams. And here's Wiggins, covered by Covington. And they're on the break. Bamba, the pass to Martin. Back to Bamba. 4-3. The shot, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Down low. The kick out to Wiggins. To end the run. They get it again. Back to Williams. And now the Sixers on the break. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Wallace. Beverly defending. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The Thunder pull it in. Back to Covington.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Beverly. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Bamba up top. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Covington from outside the arc. Now here's Bamba. Morris outside. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wallace. Beverly defending. Here's Joe. To snap the cold streak. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Yeah, credit to Covington for watching the floor there and giving it away to a better position shooter.
Timeout called. The Thunder. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Up top, Holmgren. Embiid covers. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Melton, right side. Pass to Maxey. 26 seconds left in the 3rd. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
And it's blocked by Embiid. Harris outside. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive shot.
Offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They're feeling great. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. The small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid, a screen on Dort for 3. Maxey. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a nice finish on the layup.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Dort. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Harris finds Oubre to the paint. Out to Harris. Maxey against Holmgren. Maxey passes to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. And Maxey the bucket on the assist from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 19. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Melton. Melton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. Embiid passes to Melton. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, great answer from Holmgren. Gotta love how competitive this kid is.
Embiid, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Melton. Stolen by Giddey. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. That one falls. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 19-point game. To the middle. Back to Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Melton. And it's Holmgren missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oubre passes to Embiid. Melton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Melton misses. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Crafty move. Oh, a great move from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Joel Embiid.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low. But Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
Melton outside. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Giddey with a defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Fires from way outside. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Well, here we are. You've got to love game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Daniel Tice out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Now here's Harden. And George kicks to Tice. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Holmgren against Tice. Here's Dort. Passes it to Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Holmgren. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harden sets the pick for George. Kicks it to Tucker for 3. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Now here's Harden. 9 points last game. Tice passes to George. Harden outside. Tice with a screen on Giddey. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against New Orleans. Williams, a screen on Leonard. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Tucker a screen. And George, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Aggressive move by Paul George in the paint. He wanted that one bad.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. The shot by George, wide open. Drops in the tray. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Williams scanning the floor. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden kicks to Tice. There's the pass to Tucker. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, George. Pass to Giddey. 5 to shoot. Over George. Giddey, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
George passes to Tice. Harden against Dort. Harden outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Tice sets a screen for George. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here now the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander driving inside. Now Giddey. Still yet to score. Nobody near Williams. And the Thunder another three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Outside Williams. Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Harden. On the wing, George. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And another three for the Clippers.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Got it off in time. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be...
The previous play is under the review.
The game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. P.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1. First team foul. Now here's Giddey. Still without a basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycler, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Harden against Giddey. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. It didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Smooth shot from Shea at the arc, letting his mechanics do the hard work.
Harden against Giddey. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Tice. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tice has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Thunder in 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 8.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Clippers leading by 6. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Leonard kicks to Tice. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Tice has got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Holmgren. Giddey, no one around him. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Harden kicks to Tice. Tice sets a screen for George. Back to Tice. There's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Good on the second free throw.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Hangs and misses.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Time called here, and the Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games.
He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. Oh, beats the buzzer. From way down court, these fans are stunned.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here. It's not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league? And guys, let's take a look now at that first half from James Harden. He's done a great job orchestrating this offense. And that is a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
We've got Williams. So Williams out there. Wiggins is out there with Wallace. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Hands it from downtown. Joe's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
And there's the pass to Plumlee. No good with the layup. Under trailing by 11. Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got his first points in this one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Driving in, man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 11.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Picked by Williams. Here's Joe. Misses the 3. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Westbrook passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Here's Joe. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Wallace against Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Wallace outside. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Joe. Tries the spin move. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Over in the corner, Williams. Plumlee with the steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Man gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams to stop the run. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook scanning the floor. Up top, Zubac. Moves back up. They get it again. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Russell Westbrook. A very nice season for him last year. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Thunder trailing by 20. Wallace outside. Dishes to Williams. Outside Williams. Passes to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And the jam by Wallace.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Assertive play from Russell Westbrook inside, earning himself a foul off the close defense.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. He dishes it to Holmgren. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Daniel Tice out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
And George kicks to Tice. Back to George. Tice sets a screen for George. The pass to Tice. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 21.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Holmgren in the corner. Williams a screen on Tice. Holmgren can't hit. LA's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Tice kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And it's the Clippers' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Tice. Harden outside. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here is Harden. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Leonard. Tice with a screen on Dort. Leonard the pass to Tice. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
The offensive rebound goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Kicks it out to Leonard from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
To the paint. 26 seconds left in the game. Holmgren finds Williams. Back to Holmgren. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tice passes to Leonard. Harden outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
NBA on 2K Sports. This is, and nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1. George a screen on Maxey. Pass to George. Tice outside. Back to George. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They won both of their meetings last season. You'd love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Sinks it from distance.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Pass to Embiid. Over Tice. Oh, and there's Joel Embiid making a fantastic play.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
George, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. Maxey's got 5.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Harden with it. Oubre picks him up, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational in talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Embiid. Harris with it. Shot clock at 6. Embiid a screen on Tucker. Harris passes to Embiid.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game. And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Tice a screen on Maxey. Tice with the ball. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Harris finds Maxey. 3-pointer.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Harden. And the layup is good. Harden's got 6.
Harden is a guy that seeks out contact, and he's really adept at finishing through it.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Harden driving in, and then Harden with the jam.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Leonard against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. 9 points in the game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tice, a screen on Maxey. Tice outside. Back to Harden. Tice sets a screen. From downtown, down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off to Mark. The Sixers leading. Pass to Maxey. Here he goes. Three-pointer Embiid. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the jam by George.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Tice, a screen on Melton. Tice outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent pass. Passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. On the perimeter, it's the... Oh! Embiid! The finish!
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. And here's Tice. Pass to Harden. Tucker with a screen. Harden, good. Harden's got 13 now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And Maxey, here we go. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
First team foul.
Maxey against Leonard. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. So we'll see Tobias Harris go to the line here. It's on Daniel Tice. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Harris. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
And Harris drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Leonard with a screen on Melton. Leonard left side. Tucker with a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And that one's good. Melton. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
A minute 29 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Drives to the hoop. And Embiid throws it down. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Yes, sir! Embiid from distance.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
The drive by Harden. Pass to Tice. Outside Harden. 44 seconds left in the second. And Tice with the bucket. The assist by Harden. Tice has got 11 points.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Embiid can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
29 seconds left in the first half. Leonard finds Harden. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
It's George with the drive. Outside Harden. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
He had a big height advantage there and did not mess around with it. Took advantage.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
That shot, no good.
And you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
36.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Taking a look at the Clippers. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us.
And guys, let's take a look now at that first half from James Harden. He's done a great job orchestrating this offense. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Morris for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Man, the pass to Zubac. Some solid defense from Bamba. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles.
3rd and 3-point shooting, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Beverly into the lane. Here's Bamba. Blocked! Covington against Powell. Pass to Tucker. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Zubac with a screen on Martin to the inside. Back to man. From the arc. And stolen by Covington. Down low for the tie. Here's Martin. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Outside Tucker. Zubac with a screen on Morris. Tucker drives it in. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, we have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots. Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks. Coffee, he's checked in for Tucker. Here's Westbrook to the left wing and stolen by Covington. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Screen by Bamba. For the lead. Coffee grabs the board.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. The 76ers, #1. The Clippers, 3rd.
A stat every team wants to excel in: 3-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Beverly outside. Pass to Bamba. Martin outside. Back to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
The drive by Westbrook. Basket counts. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Beverly. Pass to Covington. Now here's Bamba. Shot clock at 5. Morris passes to Bamba. The three is up. Coffee grabs a board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Out to Powell. Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubats. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 2.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Martin outside. Tipped. And he recovers it. The kick out to Morris. From behind the arc. Cranes the triple. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook, the pass to Coffee. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers call time here. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Seconds left in the third. Oubre passes to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Harden. 18 points for him. Tice sets a screen. But if it goes, that takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Sixers ahead. They're up by... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the point.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Philadelphia has possession, leading by 5. Harris passes to Embiid. Melton on the wing, 4 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And the basket by Leonard.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. For 3, here's Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Big answer from Harris, and I love it. A legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Now Tice from deep. The rebound by Maxey. Now Now Embiid. Over Tice. Embiid can't hit. Maxey against Leonard. Oh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Even contact from the defender won't deter the focus of Kawhi Leonard.
Maxey against Leonard. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Maxey against Leonard. And he jams it home with authority.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job, just bouncing off the floor there.
Three-pointer, Harden. Tice outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Three-pointer, Harden. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 9. On the wing, Harden. Maxey covering. Back to Harden. Tice, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Embiid with it. Harris outside. And the 76ers another 3.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Harden. And Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Tice, a screen on Maxey. Leonard passes to Tucker. Harden scanning the floor. Fires the 3. The rebound by Melton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Tice with the ball. And it's blocked by Embiid. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
69.
Hall of Famer David Aldridge from the sidelines. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the 76ers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And for Philadelphia, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. Melton against Dort. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Dort. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. They set the screen. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Harris outside. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last year, getting it done. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Poked away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. 5 on the clock, and Dort gets it to go.
His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Now here's Giddey. Holmgren wide open. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Holmgren's got 5.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Embiid against Holmgren. Embiid dishes to Harris. And the rejection by Holmgren. Kicks it out to Maxey. Here's Embiid.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Maxey against Dort. Maxey, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Oubre against Dort. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Melton against Giddey. Embiid the pass to Maxey. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Williams, a screen on Maxey. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Kicks it to Embiid. Inside, Melton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
A shot off that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 4. And we've got more. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Taking a look at the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Holmgren can't hit. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Harris inside. He's against Williams. Here's Embiid. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Hold on to those paper planes, everybody. Diplo is in the arena tonight.
And a happy Diplo at that. Out here watching his Sixers in control.
Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The tray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Philadelphia leading by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
They sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. 3-on-3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Embiid.
Well, no question. Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Williams.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Williams, a screen on Melton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Williams against Harris. Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. Launches it. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. And there's another one for the Thunder. Now Maxey. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
They got the Shaq seal of approval of how they went to work, moving bodies around, attacking the rim. This is how you run.
And let's take a glance. That'll do it for our show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pocket 2, Embiid wide open. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 11. Williams, a screen on Melton. Outside Williams. Jacks up a 3. It It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Joe good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Outside, Maxey, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Wiggins outside. To the left wing. Here's Joe, covered by Oubre. The kick out to Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Bamba setting the pick for Covington. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 10. Down low. It's stolen by Morris. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Williams sets a screen for Wallace. He kicks it to Williams. Pass to Joe. Williams, a screen on Martin. Here's Joe. Connects from three-point range. Joe's got 6.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Wiggins against Covington. Back to Bamba. Outside Covington. Beverly finds Morris. Here's Bamba. That shot off the mark. Wiggins with some nice D. Pass to Joe. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. This one for 3 with the putback. And Williams is right there.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And Beverly kicks to Bamba. Kept alive. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. There's the pass to Joe. Picked by Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. Joe can't get it to go. Passes it to Bamba. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He dialed that one up from long distance. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace against Beverly. Inside. Wiggins outside. Spins. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And checking out the numbers for Beverly. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, and another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Joe, covered by Martin. Pass to Wiggins. Williams sets a screen for Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Beverly against Wallace. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Pass to Joe. From deep three-point land. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in its center. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Snatched away. Melton with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Maxey, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
The pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Under trailing by 3. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Holmgren with a screen on Melton. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
This is it to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lock at 6. And there's the drive. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 6 assists now in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And an intentional foul right there.
Josh Giddey. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Embiid with a screen on Williams. Harris kicks to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre outside. Harris dishes to Embiid, and it goes down 2 points. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 4. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Embiid.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shake Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on
in this job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Drives to the hoop. Oubre finds Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. From outside the arc. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Maxey passes to Embiid. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Josh Giddey. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Embiid throws it down.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Yes!
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. No good from outside. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Dort. It's stolen. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.